Okay, you're on Canva. You have your poster design and you need to start. So you get to Canva and you're going to create a design. I like to keep the Canva design process pretty easy. I start with create the design, then do get some of the text on there, then get the images on there, and then add in like background and adjust the text and stuff like that. So today I'm really going to get you started on creating the design, doing the text, and then getting the images in there. And then you can mess around as you get going. It'll become easier. So I'm going to do this one. That's really big. I want to they changed it. Let's see. I want to do a regular poster, and it'll change the size. Do a poster, it gets your design here. Over on the left-hand side, there are elements. This is where you can find images, text, shapes, arrows, all sorts of stuff over here on the side. Uploads, this is where you can upload your own pictures, and I'll show you that in a minute. Text is, you can add in the text here, and then some of the other stuff we're not going to use today. So I'm going to start with the text and referring at my poster here, and I'm just going to get some of the basic text. If you click on add a heading or one of these, it'll put it in there. Some of these other combinations down here are pre-done, and they can spice it up for you and make it easier, make your poster better from the beginning. Like I said, I like being pretty basic and simple, and so I like to have a lot of control on that at the beginning. You create your text, you're going to type it. I'm thinking back to the hierarchy, what's most important, and I want GTV Radio in the middle, but I want a little something at top, something here, asking a question will get people interested. You can change the size right here, or you can change the size of the text by squeezing the box. And I'm going to get it centered. You can change the color here. Red's been my favorite lately, just I think it pops out. If I want to add an effect like the shadow or something like that, I'll pop that in there. I love shadows, a little bit of a 3D effect. And so then that's first thing of text. I'm going to go back and put in next, tell people to listen to GTV Radio. I'm going to put, I'm not sure how I want this to look. If I want the logo or listen to GTV Radio on Radio Horizonte. And so I'm going to stretch that out a little bit. You can totally move it around. The little lines guide you to get it centered if you want it, or it really kind of helps you so that way you can be a little as specific as you want. I'm going to change the color. Go with it. I don't know if I like that. I don't know that I like the red either. So, okay. I'll go with the red. The effects, the shadow again, just red because the GTV logo is red. Next, I want to start adding in some pictures, and notice that this looks really small on your screen here, but if you click the little arrows out here, you can look at it full screen, and that way you can see what it looks like. So this is going to be on the size of a paper, what you have here. So you have to think outside the box a little bit. If you want to zoom in, you can do that here. But now that I'm ready to put some pictures, I'm not sure how Chromebooks work, so you'll need to go to Uploads. You can click on Upload Media, or if you have the down on the bottom here, you see, if you have your pictures, you can just drag them in and upload them to Canva. And it's super simple. It'll take a few seconds for each one to upload and go in. And then once they're uploaded, you can start placing them. I'm going to start with GTV because that and Radio Horizonte are the most important things in this poster. So you just click on it and it adds it in there. You can resize it. You can, if you need to crop, you can drag on the handles on the side. I don't like that. So I'm going to move this over here, add in Radio Horizonte, and I'm going to try to get it to be the same size. There we go. And so there we go. We got some pictures. You can see the lines help you line it up. Next, I'm going to add in my music that I want and rotate these a little bit. This little arrow down at the bottom. Let's see, I'm trying to grab it without grabbing the and I want to get 4 pictures on here. That's what my design calls for. So and Offspring. So this one, I need to, oops. I need to trim because I want it to be square like the other one. So if you click on, or crop actually is the proper word, Mr. Sepp. And then rotate it a little bit and drag it down so that the size is similar to the previous one I put on. Okay, next. Same thing, just going to repeat the process over, get them sized up and plopped into my design. It's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to change the size. Last one. Okay, so this is how you get going basically, and got our poster. And now you're going to want to keep adding. It's all drafts. It's all about fixing it and changing the size and the location of everything. Make sure you're using your draft there, your rough draft off your paper, and continue working. Quick note about downloading. Click on download, and then it will give you some options. I really would like PNG or PDF, either one. Both of those will work. For this one, PDF works fine, and PNG, so that I can print them and hang them up here in the GTV studio. Raise your hand, let me know if you have any questions.